Did you guys know that uh, great people that we all know are great people have gone through a lot? I personally do not know any great person who has uh, earlier on been eating on a silver plate or on a golden plate. Great people have always had the most horrible experiences in their lives. Many of them have had near death experiences, many of them have gone through abuse of every type. Some great people have been sleeping in people's basements. The people that turned out to be great have slept in people's basements. Some of them have been homeless. Some of the people that we know are the greatest people on earth. They have a story that you can only dream about and imagine in your head. They have been through things that your mind cannot even comprehend. Every great person has got a very tough experience somewhere along their journey. But by some miraculous reason or in some miraculous way, they have achieved so many great things in life. If you're a chosen one, I can promise you, you guys know that I don't talk about things I do not know. I cannot tell you things I have not seen. If you're a chosen one, you can confirm that you're a chosen one, regardless of what is going on in your life, regardless of what is happening outside of you, out there in your environment. You are meant and you are destined for greatness. I have for you 8 signs that you are destined for greatness. Number one, chosen ones, you always see the bigger picture. You see, you're going through it all. Sometimes you are like, you don't even have breakfast. Maybe you didn't have lunch. Probably don't even have dinner. Even sometimes you are homeless. But there is something in your spirit that tells you that things are going to change. So that is your intuition. It is actually your higher self speaking to you. Your higher self is telling you that, listen, just be patient. Let's be patient a little bit here. The dust will settle and the storm will pass. If you have that feeling inside of you, whereby you kind of like you can see the bigger picture. It's like whatever is going on, you know that things are going to settle. Things are going to settle down and you're going to achieve something in life. You are destined for greatness. Sign number 2 that you are destined for greatness is when, for some mysterious reason, you could be sometime homeless. I could say, I'm giving you an example. And for some mysterious reason, a celebrity drives through your town. And out of all the people in that street, the celebrity stopped and greeted you, or sometimes even gave you $1 or two. What am I trying to say here is that for some miraculous reason, you're running into great people. Even sometimes you're running into the people that you desire to be. Maybe sometime you might see these presidents walking around, in the neighborhood, and they just, you know, divert and, come around at your little tent or whatever. They'll say hello to you. Or the mayors come around and give you a helping hand, or you are actually running into great people. Even sometimes you could be running into celebrities. You may be out there in town doing your own thing, and just, out of the blue, you just see the celebrity showing up and pulling up uh, just next to you, and they may say hello to you or something like that. And even if they don't have anything to offer you or give you in that time, I can promise you it is not by coincidence that you're running into great people. That is one of the biggest signs for you that at some point you're going to be great. You are actually destined for greatness. Sign number 3 is you're a person who you have done all the jobs on this universe. You have asked for jobs. Yes, some of them you got the jobs. You worked there a year or two. Then you left that job. You went to another one. Maybe you was fired or something. You just walked away. There is something in your soul that keeps you pursuing greater things. You might have started with jobs, for example, and you felt like you didn't like that job. Okay, you resigned, or maybe you was fired. You went to the next one. You've done that job as well for some time, and you're like, okay, this is not working for you. You left the job, or maybe you was fired. You went to the next one, maybe the one which you thought that was better. You cannot settle in a job. You have done almost 10, 20 jobs in your life, and you feel like still there is something you're looking for. You just simply don't know what it is. You thought that you could find it by working different jobs, but at the end of the day, you're still figuring out that these jobs are not doing it for you. You're a person who doesn't settle in a job. That is one of the biggest signs from the universe, from God, that you are destined for greatness. Sign number 4, you are destined for greatness, is when you are kind of like having these visions or dreams. For example, you may go to sleep and you may sometimes see yourself in front of a crowd, a group of people. You are like singing to people, or sometimes you're teaching people, or sometimes you're in a group of people telling them something or showing them something. But for some reason, you are seeing yourself in visions in front of crowds of people. People only come to attend to greatness, to great people. They only come to watch great people. When you show up, a lot of people are going to be around you. That is one of the signs from the universe that will show you that one day you will do something or you will say something and people will listen. Is when you have the visions of actually talking or addressing very big crowds of people. You have something within you that is yet to show and is yet to shine and is going to bring you into greatness. Sign number 5 that you are destined for greatness is when you will sometimes run into people and they're going to prophesy over your life. I've done a video about the messengers. Those people are messengers from the universe. Those people, individuals, will come around in your life and they will actually confirm to you that, listen, when I look at you, I see a big star. When I look at you, I see a movie star. When I look at you, I'm seeing a person who is going to travel the world. When I look at you, I'm seeing this or I'm seeing that. There are things that they are saying, and even in that particular time, you are not yet that person they are talking about, but they can actually see this in you. That is mean you are actually directly speaking to the messengers. Those people have come to you to deliver the message of hope that whatever is happening, there is something you're going to be. And even they are actually mentioning that thing that you're going to be at a stage whereby you are at your lowest point. That is a sign, if you have had that, that you're meant for greatness. Sign number 5 is when you are the alchemist. Now, normally, when you're talking about alchemy, I can say you have got a lot of negative things that have been happening around you. Very bad, horrible situations. Okay. A lot of you guys have been with narcissists. Some of you have been with psychopaths. Some of you have been in the most horrible friendships and relationships, even some of the most toxic job environments. But it has not stopped you to keep on going. Okay. You have always transmitted this energy. You have actually gotten all the experiences and the lessons from these negative experiences and you've turned them into something positive. Okay. You have used those experiences to build you into someone better and someone greater. If you're a person who has got alchemy in your inner body chemistry, I can promise you, whether you know that or you don't, you are destined for greatness. The next sign that you're a person who is destined for greatness is when, if you're a person who kind of like always, for some mysterious reason, you can bounce back from anything. Have you ever been on the floor? People thought you was finished. They was like, okay, that is it. We know that that guy, he can never, that man or woman, they can never come out from that. The situation has put you too deep in the ground. They don't know how you're going to crawl out of that cave. For some mysterious reason, in a couple of weeks or days, maybe even months later, the same people who thought that you couldn't get out of that trap or that situation, they're the same people who are asking you, how did you do that? For some mysterious reason, you have bounced back from anything. No matter what put you down, you got up, you kept on moving, and you're moving towards greatness. If you're a person like that, I can promise you, you are destined for greatness, my chosen ones. The next sign that you're destined for greatness is if you're a person who is very quick to learn the lessons. You see, a lot of times we go through experiences in life and the universe is teaching us some lessons. Now, for us to be great, the universe has to show us some things first. You cannot see a great person who has not been going through some lessons in life. But a lot of those things that have been happening, we did not ask ourselves the reason as to why those things was happening. We were just looking very directly into those problems for the lessons because there was something we was learning in those lessons. A person who is going to be great is the one who learns from those lessons. A person who is just going to be an ordinary person and do whatever, what pretty much what everybody else is doing and live an ordinary life is a person who doesn't learn their lessons. So they keep on jumping from one lesson to another, jumping from lesson to another. They never learn the old one, the lesson repeats. The same thing will happen. They don't learn from that, they move to the next one, the lesson repeats. They keep on going in these cycles and they never learn those lessons. A person who has learned their lessons, they're the person who was able to break those kind of cycles, and they know whatever it is has been happening in their lives in that time, it was there to teach them a lesson. And they have actually gathered some very valuable lessons from that experience. And they're using those lessons to build themselves to become better. Okay? That is also one of the signs that you are meant for greatness. So if there's another sign that I've not mentioned in this video, guys, you can always let us know in the comment section below. You guys do know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Denzemos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.